Welcome. All right, question today is it better to eat 6 times per day? This is a standard thing that we have heard since the 80s, right? 6 meals a day. That's how you get results from the traditional 3 meals a day. Well, studies, science, endless studies for years on years have shown that no matter if you eat 2 to 3 meals or 6 to 8 meals a day, the results can be exactly the same, because what it really comes down to is the amount of food that you're eating, right? You could eat 2,000 calories a day split amongst 6 times, or 2,000 calories a day split amongst 2 meals. It really does not matter. Science and studies show there really isn't a big difference. What it really comes down to is your needs and your goals, right? The macro portions, how many carbs? 2,000 calories of carbs versus 2,000 calories of food with only 500 calories of those being carbs are going to create very different results because your body has different needs. That's why calories get broken down into macros, right? Overall calories can be broken down into proteins, carbs, and fats. And everybody has different needs. Some people might need a little more protein, a little more fat, a little more carbs. So it really depends on what that is broken down into. But back to the origin of the question, 6 meals a day, do you need to do that? The only person who needs to eat 6 times a day is the person who does not have time to eat, to sit down and eat during the day, and may only have the ability based on your environment and your schedule to have these little meals 6 times a day. But here's what you have to remember, and this is what I go back to. Is 6 times a day gonna get you better results? No. It will only get you better results if your overall intake for the day remains consistent over time based on your schedule. 2 meals a day can do the same thing, okay? Don't forget that. Now, what you have to understand about all of that is that 6 meals a day traditionally came from the bodybuilding world, right? Bodybuilders who needed to consume very large amounts of calories, 6,000, 7,000, 5,000 calories a day. You physically can't eat that much food in 3 meals, so it's gotta be broken down into more, right? So then people see these bodybuilders who do this for a profession every single day, and they ask them, well, what do you eat? How do you eat? Oh, I eat 6 meals a day. This is what I do. Oh, I should eat 6 meals a day. That's not necessarily true for the general public. The only thing that's going to work is the things you could do consistently over time, compounded to yield some type of result, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So you gotta look and analyze your schedule. What is my training schedule? Wherever it is that you're working out right now. What is my training schedule? What is my work schedule? When do I actually have time to eat every day? That's where you need to implement however many meals that may be. Because again, consistency is what yields the results. And here's the other downside. If you were to go to 6 meals a day, and let's say you struggled, right? You're prepping all your food, you're super motivated, and you get results. You're going to have to continue that lifestyle forever in order to maintain those results. So if you can see yourself eating and prepping 6 meals a day for the rest of your life, then by all means, get after it. For the most part, it's not realistic for majority of people. So take that into consideration and know the amount of meals you eat is not as important as the amount of food you are eating, and then broken down one more time into the macros, proteins, carbs, and fats. That is gonna have an impact, and the consistency over time is gonna drastically have an impact on your results. All right, and that's all I have for today. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.